So, in this video, we're going to talk about punctuations. You see, this is something that is not often talked about. And we're going to focus on semicolons. And this is a punctuation that is not often used. So, how do we even use it in the first place? Well, we can say a semicolon is a very powerful punctuation. This is what a semicolon looks like. It's between a full stop and a comma. A semicolon is stronger than a comma, but is weaker than a period. A period is used to indicate the end of a sentence. A semicolon connects two independent clauses, two mini sentences. You can use a period to separate them, but they are connected in thoughts. And because they are connected, they are really part of the same bigger sentence. But you can't really use a comma to separate them because they are also independent, complete thoughts on their own. Here is an example. Here you have two sentences. My dog barks at the mailman. My cat stares blankly. These are two sentences. They can be part of the same sentence because while my dog was barking at the mailman, my cat was staring at what was happening blankly. Now, if we want to make them part of the same sentence, all we need to do is to put a semicolon right here. My dog barks at the mailman. My cat stares blankly. The semicolon indicates that, like a comma, it's actually part of the same sentence that's being separated, but like a full stop, each of these clauses are independent. They make sense on their own. And by the way, before we continue, a sentence is a group of words that make complete sense. You can say a sentence has a group of words, the finite verb. A sentence, maybe it has a subject and the verb, yes, of course, but the idea is that a sentence communicates a complete thought, right? It makes sense on its own, it stands on its own. If it can't make sense, it's a phrase. Yeah, generally phrases don't have finite verbs, but the primary idea is that a sentence makes complete sense and a complete thought, while a phrase doesn't make any sense on its own and cannot stand alone. Now, my dog barks at the mailman makes complete sense. It's a complete sentence. You can't put a full stop at the end. My cat stares blankly makes complete sense. It's a complete sentence. You can say, my dog barks at the mailman, period. My cat stares blankly. Makes sense. However, you can also join them to be part of the same sentence, but this time you cannot join them with a comma because each of them makes complete sense. So you join them with a semicolon instead. A comma isn't meant to join complete sentences. So when you put a comma after one complete sentence and before the next complete sentence, it's called a comma splice. A comma splice. One trick to learn how to use it effectively is that when you have a sentence with a comma and a coordinating conjunction such as and, but, or, for, so, and so on, like this, the presentation is fully prepared and the meeting link has been sent out. As long as each of these parts can stand alone on their own, the presentation is fully prepared is a complete sense. The meeting link has been sent out is another complete sense. As long as there are two complete senses in the sentence, you can just take away the comma and replace it with a semicolon, right? Once again, this only works if both sides make complete sense. Remember, a semicolon is only used to join two clauses or two complete senses on their own. So this only works if both sides make complete sense. But if one part doesn't make complete sense, you can't use a semicolon to join it. So that's basically how a semicolon is used.